Hi guys, how are we? Universal Angel here with Soul Healing Unity. I wanted to jump on real quick and just share with you, I just stepped out of meditation. And after all, it is Mabon, the first day of the fall equinox. And it's also the first day of Libra season. So in that, we're going to be going through a lot of changes. You know, Spirit kind of stepped through my meditation and spoke on, prepare for the winter. Also, be aware of the changes that we're going to be going through. No different than the leaves fall from the trees in the fall, right? So too, we're all the oneness, the ebb and flow of everything. We're all connected, right? So also must we too release those things that no longer serve us. So in that, I would like to open us with a great smudge. I'd like to call upon all archangels, guides, guardians, ascended masters, legions of light on high to assist me in this process. May we open a clear channel of communication. May the guidance be precise and accurate for all who cross this paths. And so it is. Thank you. So just a beautiful smudge, guys. That's going to be important too. Just another reminder is to keep that energy body cleansed, okay? As we are going through this fall, this Libra season, we're going to be going through a lot of purging, right? That gets even deeper in the winter. So the best that we can prepare for these things, the better. Speaking of, let's think of this not as a negative thing, but rather flow with the season, right? We've got some cool weather coming up. Great opportunity or great time to pick out some of those amazing healing vibrations from nature and those plant teachers, right? We offer several different teas. If anybody's interested and would like a free sample, please give us a shout out. Soul Healing Unity. Definitely have a page on Facebook that's up and running right now. Still trying to get across those platforms. But yeah, guys, think about it. With your teas, these warm things, anything that you can do to uplift your spirit as you shed those old things would be beneficial now. Don't forget that sound healing, that color healing, the vibrational frequency. I just heard vibrational frequency. And being clairaudient, I must too share with you guys and hope that you are mindful that even though we are all connected, we are all going through these seasonal changes, right? And everybody has this different frequency anyway. So as we come across these people, be mindful, please, that our energy bodies are going to meld and exchange, as well as don't forget that crystalline grid, right? Which is like the energy body of Mother Earth that we're all connected to. So our vibrational frequency is going to mesh and affect those around us and vice versa. So in this, remember, again, everybody's different. Everybody is going to be preparing for what I call the Hermit card, which is typically my type of seasonal thing that I do in the winter, so to speak. Back to Mabon, I did want to, sorry, I got super excited with that. The melding of energy, Spirit just kind of put me back on track. The melding of energy, guys, is so important because we know everybody is different and we're all affecting each other, right? So the more that we can detox, cleanse mind, body, and spirit, the more that we can balance mind, body, and spirit, the better. Please be mindful of those that you're going to be crossing paths, and those that I would like to say, and a famous sister of mine as well too, she likes to say a saying she has. And it is, I am picky with whom I allow in my inner courts. Guys, this is important. As you start to go through the ascension process, you start to raise your vibrational frequency. The higher your vibrational frequency raises, that was an alarm. The Spirit confirmed. I didn't have an alarm set. Ironic, but we're going to roll with it. So yeah, the more you raise your vibrational frequency, the more of the negative or darker, I don't want to say negative, the darker things will come into your path and try to deter you from that acceleration, right? Because there's always that, no matter if it's like uneven, right, on the scales, you always have that dark and you always have that light. But the lighter the light, the darker the dark it would take to stamp that out. So remember, there's going to be a lot of people going through their personal changes. And in that, just be mindful in who you allow in your inner courts, within your sacred space, okay? Don't forget to give those crystals a good washing. Back to Mabon. Spirit said, Mabon, Amanda. So back to Mabon. This is when we give our thanks and our gratitude to Spirit. And also for those, the harvest, right? The amazing harvest that stems from the seeds that we had sown during Ostera. So yeah, I hope that those of you who have not seen the video that I have done on Ostera, please check it out. back to the cards. So I just wanted to jump on. You know, super excited with Mabon. Like I said, it's very important. I personally feel it is very important that we pay attention to the celebrations of our ancestors, right? Because through so much time, so much has been taken, you know, from our truth that is allowed to us. And I believe our ancestors were totally on point. Why? Because I feel that way because they were most balanced with mind, body, and spirit. Inspired action. Get into alignment and your action will be enlightened and inspired. Different vibrations will inspire different actions. So remember, it's all about that shedding what no longer serves you. If you are feeling tired, your inspired action will be to rest or to sleep. Guys, it's important to recharge. Recharge yourself. You know, many of us get busy in this mundane 3D living. Don't forget to take that time. Whatever, listen to your body. Listen to your body. And don't forget to talk to those cells too. All right? It says, if you are feeling tired, your inspiration action will be to rest or to sleep. If you're feeling love, you will be inspired into loving actions, inward and outward. As within, so without. As above, so below. So you will think loving thoughts and do things that will emanate love in your daily life. Difficulties arise when we demand of ourselves things that don't match our current vibration. Guys, so this is talking, you know, really reflecting to me on the thoughts, right? The thoughts that will come to us, right, as humans, whether, you know, it be our conditioning, whatever. These thoughts will arise. But the Hermetic Principles really talks big into this, which I absolutely love. But in that, when the thought occurs, right, the thought is a natural response system, like the fight or flight type thing. We naturally have these thoughts that occur. But it's important for us to, if it is a negative thought or a thought that does not benefit us on where we are trying to be within our path, or say a relationship or anything else, then kick it out the window. Kick that thought. Transmute. Transmutation is key for fall. I personally believe, as well as spring as well. All of the seasons really is really big, but fall in particular, right? Because we're preparing for those colder months when we're going to be indoors. You know, we're not going to have, yes, we may have some family celebrations and such, but remember, you know, that might be an example of some of the influences that could affect your inner course or your inner stability or balance of mind, body, and spirit. And thank you, Spirit. Spirit just said balance. Guys, first day of Libra season. What is Libra about? Libras are some of my favorite people. They're absolutely amazing. They're courageous. They're very knowledgeable, very intellectual. They like to speak what's on their mind. Although sometimes, you know, they can be present and then they have the ability to leave, you know, kind of up head in the clouds is often referred to as Libra. Let's see, but such charismatic and magnetic people. And in that, so guys, this isn't just about the Libras, right? Because we are influenced by all of the planetary alignments, right? Hence, you know, Mabon and these other solstices, etc., would be important for humanity to know. So yeah, no taken with that. Let's see, I take a few notes here. So on Libra, yes, back to Libra. So it's not just the individual Libra that's going to be most affected during the season, you know, because we're talking about our planetary involvement, that ebb and flow, and how we're all connected and influenced. Planetary influence is a major deal. It is very real. And that when I say I'm checking the weather, I don't mean like, is it gonna rain today? I mean like what's going on in our galactic alignment because of such strong influential factors. And with that, so the collective as a whole, because I heard the collective. Thank you, Spirit, for keeping me on track today. It must be first day of Libra season. As you can tell, I'm kind of in and out, so I apologize. It might be this ironic or just weird alarm that started going off in the background as I play and chime in. I'm not sure. But anyways, guys, Libra. So we will all be affected by the Libra energies, right? Because as we pass through this, so that we're talking about the galactic wheels, right? And the cycles and our constellations. As we pass through Libra season, we are going to be affected by these changes ourselves. Or by these traits, if you will, of what defines a Libra. What defines your star sign is the planetary alignment at the time of your birth. But in that, the planets really affect us the closer that they are away from Earth. And there are also multiple times throughout your lifetime that you will have different planets that will go, you know, retro, so away from Earth. Excuse me, sorry guys, dropped dead. And in that, there's so much to learn with the planetary involvement. If anybody would like to know any bit about that, just give me a shout. Thanks, guys. I'm going to call this one a short one and get to the next vid.